Tap in, family. Tap in. Tap all the way in. Tap all the way in, family. Tap in, tap in. Make sure you share Major Live. Make sure you share. 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 Tap in, y'all. Peace and love. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Okay? All right? The freeway, not the highway. All right? Freeway, not the highway. What's going on, goddess? What's going on, king? God, goddesses, all that. Tap in, family. Tap in. Tap in. Make sure you share. Make sure you share. Make sure you share. All right, Chicago this weekend. We locked in. I think we have like 10 more seats left. I think it's only like 10 more tickets left for Chicago. And we locked in, okay? We locked in. All right. Address will be given out tomorrow for those that do have a ticket. All right. For those that do have a ticket, all right. Address will be attached to your Eventbrite ticket, all right, that you will see in your email. Okay. So basically, your ticket is going to update. All right. For those that's needs the address, Sunday is the start date. All right, so please don't come in Saturday. Remember, it's the 24th, family. Sunday, okay? Sunday. All right, the Lord's way. All right, Sunday. All right, so address will be given out tomorrow. Again, make sure you pay attention to your ticket if you got one. The max seats we have is 120 seats. I think we have 110 people that will be in the building. So I think we have like 10 more tickets left. And then that's all. That is all. All right. Just want to make sure everybody is good to go. All right. For anybody that has any courses and your code isn't working, all right, please give us time to get to you. All right. Please give us time to get to you. We are expanding. All right. ACA is expanding, putting more people in position just so we can help more people at a faster rate right now, okay? 'Cause I know a lot of people are frustrated by the pace that we're going. Keep in mind, it's only like 3 of us, y'all, so just keep in mind of that. I want to make sure I'm touching on everything before we get to the real information of this live. What else? Oh, and one more thing. Is anybody on here in the Chicago area that has driver experience? All right, because I need a driver. All right, I'm gonna need a driver. I'm thinking about just getting a Sprinter van, and I need a driver to drive the Sprinter van. All right, looking for a driver. This driver cannot be, okay, no drunks, okay? We can't, okay, like no drunks, okay? We need somebody that doesn't drink, okay? Somebody that does have a license. Why? Because they are doing business, okay? So just want to make sure of that. Another thing, as y'all know, Mary Jane is legal in Chicago. So with that being said, this driver, let's just say they're going to have to kind of endure, let's just say cloud smoke. Okay, you know, we're going to talk in codes. They're going to have to endure cloud smoke. So I need a driver, all right, that understands that I'm a smoker, okay? And I might want to be in the back, and I might want to, okay, toe, okay, all right? So, yeah, so I need a driver. For anybody that does have that experience, please go ahead and DM me. If not, I'll figure it out, okay? Another thing, what else? We're trying for the people that's coming to the event Sunday. All right. Hey, we might go out Friday, tomorrow. We might go out tomorrow, Saturday. So we might just put a group together. Hey, let's all link up somewhere, a lounge spot. Okay. Does anybody have any, chill lounge spots? Okay. All right. Now, I'm not really a booty club type person. Okay. I'm not, as whatever y'all may think of me. Okay. All right. I'm a real laid back type of person. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So any lounges, that we can link up at, something smooth. Sit down, have some drinks. We all just talk, chit chat, connect. Yeah, let us know. Let us know. Let us know. All right, let us know. All right, we are in Chicago. As somebody said, O Block. Shout outs to O Block. All right, cause hell, we might want to do an event on O Block. You know, we gonna pay to play. You know, we gonna pay our check-in fee, and we might just have a whole class on O Block one day. You know, help everybody endorse their bills. You know, the long way. All right, the long way. All right. But until then, we worried about this weekend. Chicago, we worried about this weekend. Make sure you pay attention to your ticket. All right. Make sure you pay attention to your ticket because your address will be on your ticket. All right. Please remember your address is going to update to your ticket. Okay. All right. All right. So with that being said, all right, again, I want to appreciate everybody that is tapping in. All right, I want to appreciate everybody that want to tap in but couldn't. Don't worry. Why? Why do I say don't worry? All right, family. I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but my birthday is in October. Okay, and you know I'm a very giving person. Like you know, I don't really do much for my birthdays. Like if anybody was around last year. Do anybody remember how much that class was that I did for my birthday? Does anybody know how much that class was? What? Drum rolls. Yes. Boo. Boo. I can't make my tongue roll, but yeah, you get the gist. All right, but do y'all remember how much that class was last year? $30, yes. Do y'all remember why it was $30? No, it was $30. $30. I had a class that was for $30. Okay? I had a class that was for $30 due to the fact that I was turning 30. All right? So, and that course that I did for $30 is the beginner course. All right? So I did a class for $30, which was my beginner course. Okay? So, yeah, this time around, I was trying to figure out how can I top that. So this is what I'm gonna do. All right. The last online class, how much was it? Well, how much was my last online class? I don't even be keeping up with this. What's my the last online class was 100. 100, right? All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. All right. So my birthday month. All right. I'm gonna do an advanced class. Okay. And I had to say this after people got their ticket for Chicago, because if I would have said this, they would be like, oh shit, I ain't gonna go to Chicago then. Shit, I'm gonna just stay home and get it in. All right, and I want to get people amongst each other. So, all right, I'm gonna do an advanced course. All right, I'm gonna do an advanced course. I don't have the, hold on, let me look at the date. Damn, I'm tripping. Let me look at the date, because I gotta give it a little time. All right, I'm gonna do a class on October. I'm gonna do an advanced class for $50, meaning the whole shebang from start to finish. I'm gonna do it for $50, okay? All right, meaning the information that you can get for $500. Let me say it again: the information you can get that's $500 for those saying, "I don't got 8,000," and I'm like, okay, it's not 8,000. I don't have 500. Okay, it's not 500. $50. Now watch. No, you know we still gonna have people that's gonna be like, I just don't got that 50. Man, you better go ask 50 people for $1. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do for my birthday. All right, for my birthday, I'm gonna do an advanced course, meaning how to endorse your bill from A to Z, okay, y'all. The reason why I like doing these classes more, y'all, because I can spend more time. I can spend more time on it. All right, you know, a lot of these in-person classes, you know, we kind of pressed for time. You know, we probably have like 6 to 7 hours in person. All right, but you know, on them lives, on them Zooms, okay, we could be on them 9, 10 hours. All right, okay, moving forward again, no one is talking this class. All right, meaning everybody's on mute. Everybody's it's never gonna be like me. It's just really me talking. I should just have a recording of just me talking But I'm not gonna do that because I kind of like the real, the real interaction, then ask questions. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close everybody out. All right, yeah. I'm closing everybody out. Everybody is shutting the fuck up, okay? And what I mean by that is for the people that came to any of my previews, you know what I mean by that, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be a quiet, okay, controlled. All right, no more open discussion. All right. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be we're gonna do it for 50. So we're trying to come up with the date right now. I want to give people the kind of some time to clear their dates because I don't want no excuses. We don't want no excuses, people. All right. And I just like being the type being like, hey, you couldn't get it from that. Well, what about that? What about when it was for that? But what about when it was like, I just didn't have time. I had to go to my son's football party. Man, fuck that football party. Or fuck the football game. All right, tell little Timmy, listen, baby, I'm not going to be able to come to the game this Sunday. Okay, I'm going to go to your next one next Sunday. All right, but it's a class that I got to take Sunday that's going to free us like never before. Okay? I got to take this Sunday, Quan. I know you leading the team in rushes. I know you out there tearing it up, son. I know. I trained you. I know. All right? But this day, okay, because I might do it on a Saturday or a Sunday. Okay, I got to do it Saturday, Sunday for the people that work. All right, but you tell whatever is going on, you let them know. It's a class that you got to take, and you getting some value that you're going to bring back to the camp. Okay? All right? Yeah. No more wild talking, no lie. All right? No more wild talking. Now, keep in mind, y'all, there will be agents inside of this class. All right? Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and take out the motherfucking message, the chat. Yeah, I'm going to take the chat shit out. All right, I'm going to take the chat shit out. All right, no chatting. All right, there's no chat messages. There's nothing. All right? No, nothing. All right, no sidebar conversations. No, let's all come together and get a Telegram group. None of that. All right? None of that. Okay? There will be agents in this building. Okay, there always is. I have learned to just say, come on in, guys, come get the information. Do what you please. All right, do what you will. Okay, and that's how we're going to do it. Now, this class, I'm looking at the weekends now. I'm looking at either the 21st or the 28th. I may do it on the 20th. Nah, I ain't going to do it on the 28th. I know there's a lot of shit going to be going on that weekend. I'm going to do it on the 21st. I'm going to do this class. Let's get it. All right, I'm going to do October 22nd. All right, I'm going to do this $50 class from October 22. Okay? October 22. October 22. October 22. All right? Now, this class may be 9 to 10 hours long, family. Okay? This class may be 9. I'm going to just be honest with you. All right? I'm going to go ahead and, yeah. It's my birthday. You feel me? Well, not 22nd, but, that's. All right, we don't want no excuses, family. We don't want no excuses for why you can't get a class. Because I've learned, a person that does have my class, even if they don't do what they need to do, they still have some sort of understanding, okay? Rather than a person that's trying to take it the way of, I don't have the fun, or I'm not trying to pay for stuff that I can do myself. Yo, come on, y'all. Come on, let's stop being cheap. Let's stop being cheap. $50. All right, $50. All right, nobody can say really much. I had a class in California that was $1. Who came to my California event and paid $1? Just throw up the ones if you did. Some people got this information for $1. Yeah, I did a class for $1. $1. Yeah, so this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, people that was there for $1. You know what I'm saying? They paid it, so they got the 10 and say, yo, I paid $1 for a class. I paid $1 for some financial information that's gonna set me free if I do what I need to do. Okay? And so when I did that, when I did the $1 class, what? My peers was like, what? Man, you tripping. You not getting nothing. I said, man, look, man. I want to be the dude that they said, listen, man, I got a class from him. I paid $1. All right. I went all the way to California. I paid $1. All right. He was on his Oprah shit minus the weird shit. All right. He was like, you get a class. You get a class. Y'all, it'd be a lot of people at my class that be there for free. Cause I'm like, hey, man, just be there. Just meet me there. Okay. They be like, what about my ticket, man? Fuck the ticket. Just. All right, I'm going to personally send you that. Just meet me there. All right, I'm tired of hearing you complain and saying you don't ever have any breakthroughs in life. All right, just meet me there. Okay? Meet me there. All right? Okay? So this is what it is. $50 October 22nd. I'll have my assistant draw up the ticket, y'all, because I didn't even draw a ticket. People ask me, what are you doing for your birthday? I'm supposed to have a listening party for my birthday as well. I'm going to probably configure that together. But I definitely want to do something to give back to the people. All right, so I want to be able to give, and I need a more up-to-date advanced course anyway. So this is going to be my 500 class after I get the recording. So meaning, this $50 class, if you are there, okay, all right, you're going to get the replay price as well. All right, meaning, we already know a lot of my classes, the replay price always like half of. So the replay for you is going to be $25 damn. So let's say you missed this $50 class. Now you got to pay the full price of $500. Now, why would I make the mistake of paying $50 for the class and $25 for the replay, and then having to pay $500? Y'all just remember, y'all, after that day, y'all gonna see a lot of people saying, damn, I forgot all about it. I should have came. Oh, man. Oh my gosh. Okay. ERC. Come on, y'all already know y'all in for free. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Yeah, that 50 going straight to 500. If you all, come on, y'all. Y'all, when I first started like doing like deals like this, I never really knew how to handle like people like, well, what if I just got the class? What then? And I used to be like, okay, I'll give it to you for, and I had to remember what happens if you go to the store and buy something, leave, 2 days later, a deal comes. Are you able to go back and say, hey, I got this before the deal came? Is there any way y'all can? And no, you can't. And I'm sorry, but it's like, it's just divine timing, family. All right, I just don't want nobody to have buyer's remorse like, damn, I just spent $500. Fuck. Damn, I should have waited 3 more days. And me personally, once I spend some, it's like I don't think about it because it's value. Like, just don't think, y'all, after you spend it, don't think about it anymore. All right? Once you spend something and you know it's value, don't think about what you spend anymore. All right? Think about, okay, this is value. Let me utilize the value. All right? So if some people return, you might can return the shirt, but you can't return information that you've seen. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just telling people, just don't overthink it, y'all. Just don't be like, oh my gosh, I should have got them. You know? Don't get like that. Now, like I said, I wish you know, you got it when you got it. You know, on divine timing. You got it when you got it. Yeah, but this class is $50 October 22nd. Yeah, I'm not returning either. Shirt. I'm not returning the shirt. But yeah. Yeah, don't think I like I said, I know how it is. Like, damn, I just got damn what? I already know. All right, but yeah, that's how we gonna do that. So that's after Chicago. I knew I was gonna do something like that. I just didn't want to put it out there because I definitely wanted people to come out in Chicago. Y'all, Chicago is beautiful. Okay? Chicago is beautiful. All right? Downtown, oh my goodness, what? If y'all see me strolling downtown, just, all right? For real. Downtown Chicago is beautiful. All right? So, but the advanced course that we're doing for $50 will be online, meaning you can stay home, relax, cut on the Zoom, all right? Make your coffee, make your teas, roll your blunts, roll your whatever, all right? Sit back, get the information. It might be 10 hours. We're gonna take a break. All right, we're gonna take a break. Definitely take breaks. Okay, so yeah, the 22nd, the 22nd. Okay, but before the 22nd, Chicago is going down this weekend. Yeah, Chicago is beautiful. Oh my goodness, I ain't been to Chicago in a minute too, so I was supposed to be there today, but I kind of just took today to kind of rest and go to sleep. I've been kind of flying all over. How would I be able to pay somebody's ticket? You would just have to get 2 tickets. You get one. You talking about for Chicago? You just had to get 2 tickets, or unless you're talking about the online. So next year I'm gonna be really hitting a lot of up north. I'm gonna probably try to fit in New York or something like that in November. I know I gotta do something for November. May hit up New York. I know I gotta start hitting a lot of these up north states. So far we've done Atlanta, we've done Dallas, we did LA, we did Las Vegas. What else? What else did we do? We did Miami. We've done Greenville, South Carolina. About to do Chicago. We got to hit up definitely New York, Detroit. We're going to hit everywhere. We're going to hit everywhere, y'all. Don't worry. We're going to hit everywhere. But don't be sitting around waiting now. Like, I'm going to wait till you get to my city. Come on to these other cities. All right, come on to these other cities. All right, so a lot of these other cities is definitely beautiful, y'all. Like, get out, travel some. All right, get out and travel some. Again, Chicago is beautiful. I don't know what your view is of Chicago. All right, I'm going to be honest. Every time I've been to Chicago, there's never been a problem. I don't know what it is. Okay, I done went to Southside Chicago, just pulled up to a gym, start playing ball. All right, I ain't trash, so I guess that's why they was cool with me as well. But yeah, they was cool as hell. All right, cool as hell. Even though they knew I wasn't from there, cause like I can't hide that I'm not from somewhere. As soon as I start talking, like they gonna know I'm not from there. They're like, oh damn, you from down south? Like, yeah. And everything was cool. Everything was smooth. All right. The food is amazing in Chicago. The only thing I don't like about Chicago is the fact it's so goddamn cold in the wintertime. Oh my goodness. Whoo! That's another next level cold. So I think it's supposed to be like 75, 80. But I'm definitely coming bundled up, all right, because I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been out there. Yeah, definitely got to prepare. But if you want a coat, definitely get your coat from Chicago or Illinois. Yeah. But yeah, so that's what it is, y'all. So moving to other things. All right, there's a lot of people that is getting success in the courtroom. All right, there are some few that are going to the courtroom and getting their cases dismissed. All right, so we got to be transparent. All right, so we got people that are getting dismissed and people that are getting through. All right, so what are the difference between the two? All right, can anybody give me any good guess? All right, a person that's submitting and getting it dismissed, opposed to a person that's submitting their documents and getting it approved by the court, meaning accepted by the court. What's the difference? Yes, a lot of times it could be the evidence. A lot of times it could be something very small. It could be very small, family. Like, it could be very small. All right. It could be so small as you didn't identify which courthouse is going to be, which jurisdiction the courtroom is. It could be as small as you didn't say, you didn't give the defendant's address. It could be something as small as you didn't state that the defendant is authorized to do business in that state that they're being sued in. It may be something as small as you not letting them know that your consumer is a resident of that state. So it's really small thing. That's why I tell people there's no way to rush this, y'all. I wish y'all, and I be trying to think, y'all, do people not really think if there was just a 1-2 just easy shit, y'all, I would literally be giving that shit out. Like, hey, y'all, here's go right here. All right, don't worry about that shit over there. They talking some crazy shit. Here it goes. Y'all, it's not that easy. Meaning you can have the same step by step. If you don't understand those documents, if you don't understand the why, it's really just practicing at that point. All right, you're really just practicing at that point. Okay, you really just practicing at that point. Some people say this is the hardest route. You know, some people say there's easier routes to go. I mean, I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. This route right here, hey, we're winning with it. All right, we're winning with it. Yes, you're going to have to study. I mean, I don't really see, because like I said, I always put myself when I was a beginner, because people always say, hey, don't forget where you came from. You talking down on people. And I always remember where I came from. Like, how did I start? Okay, like, and I remember me trying to learn so many different things at one time. All right, I also overstood an old phrase. It's not good to be a jack of all trade and a master of none. I'm going to say it again. It's not good to be a jack of all trades and a master of none, meaning you're not mastering one thing, meaning you got a little bit of everything. You got a little bit of that info, you getting a little bit of that info, you getting a little bit of that info, you trying to learn what that is, you trying to get a little bit of that, you trying to get a little bit of that. It's just a tad wee bit of that, all right? You think you need a little bit of that. And as soon as you about to file your claim, you say, I might need to go see a little bit more just to be more sure. You see what I'm saying? Now you start turning into an information junkie. All right, an information junkie. What an information junkie is? All right, somebody that hoards information. Y'all ever know anybody that hoards clothes or just hoards old ass shit? Like, yo, grandma, throw this shit out. All right, that's like what they would call junk DNA. Do y'all know what junk DNA is? Junk DNA is nothing more than just DNA that we aren't using. It's junk. It's like we got a storage for it. We just put it over there. Like, meaning DNA that's really tells us about our life waves, like which life cycle are we on. It tells about our past. And sometimes we might have deja vu, and we can never really know what it is. All right? Because we haven't tapped in certain DNA to be able to obtain these thoughts. All right? We might get the thought and go right away. You know what I'm saying? It's like a lot of us might not be able to stay on task. Like, we might get real distracted. But, oh, man, we had a great ass talk. Then we get distracted. All right, so you got to remember, this junk DNA is just information that we're not using. All right, so if you start being on this wave and start getting information, a whole bunch of information, that's why I go so hard when people ask me things, I'm like, nah, we don't do that shit over here. Nah, we don't talk. So anybody that's asking me, hey, do you go over this? If you don't hear me talking about it, we don't go over it. All right? If you don't hear me talking about it, we don't go over it. Meaning I would find somebody that does primarily talk about it. Because we're talking about what we're talking about. And we're keeping it just like that. All right? Because anything outside that's not useful, it's just junk. It's junk. I'm just being real. It's junk. I stopped listening to everybody because I started seeing like, yo, it's a lot of junk information out. All right. No offense to the ones that's teaching it, because they're only teaching how they came up. They were brought up. All right. So when I was a beginner, that's why I was saying I was there. And then I had to really like, yo, let me chill. Let me start reading for myself. Because when you start overstanding, when you start being in these different groups, let's just be honest, you're not reading. Let's just be honest. You're waiting on the group. Let's just be honest. You go as the group go. Okay. All right, let's just be honest. And I don't know anybody that's teaching how to endorse bills. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm the only one. I just wasn't seeing anybody talking about endorsing bills. I didn't see that. I seen people talking about correcting status. You know, I seen a lot of people talking about, that sandwich process. I seen people talking about the rights to rescind. I seen people talking about the stamp duties. I seen people talking about equity. I seen people talking about just trust, but it's like, me personally, I had to find out, what do I understand more? What do I understand better? Okay, because I'm worried about my motherfucking bills. Okay, does any of this stuff help me with my motherfucking light bill? That's the question I was coming to. You know what I'm saying? I really wasn't with all the groupie shit anyway. All right, I was never brought up to be a groupie. All right, my dad was in the military, so we moved around. So I never was with the click up shit. All right, so I was never in the group for long. All right, I got what I could and I kept moving. All right, and plus when I seen all that patty cake bakers, man, shit that goes on in the group, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, what are we talking about right now? I got the hell up out of there. All right, that's one reason why I don't run groups. All right, like little Telegram groups. I mean, I will, but it's going to be well organized. It's going to be self-accountability, meaning you're going to have to do certain quizzes for the week. If not, you getting the fuck out of there. Like, it ain't going to be no you just chilling around the group trying to get information like you sitting in the back of the class, because that's what a lot of y'all do. Y'all just sit in the back of the class, try to pick off whatever information you can. You being a scavenger. You know, you being a vulture. You just trying to get the dead information that's dropped to your plate or to your feet, rather than going out and going hunting and getting your own kill. All right, it's way more fulfilling, trust me, than waiting on second, third hand, fourth hand perception of the law. When you can go read that shit for yourself. All right, so that's what I had to do. All right, so after I started reading for myself, my conversation got even more aggressive. It wasn't because I was trying to step on anybody's toes. It was just because I started reading this stuff for myself. Like, damn, I'm not reading anywhere where it says I have to correct my status. It's literally telling me I have to weigh a performance. So then I let myself know, like, damn, that's the status correction right there. I have to correct how they view me. And that is by performance. I can say all day, I am this. I'm God's child. I'm a goddamn secured party creditor. I'm a god. Blah, 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 blah. If I don't know them documentations, that is just hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Literally. All right? Literally. Okay? So once I started reading, like literally, and the people that follows what I'm influence you to read, as you read a lot of this stuff, we don't read what we're hearing. It don't. It don't. Okay? It never, it doesn't. All right? When we read in the Federal Reserve Act, it doesn't say anything about a credit report. It doesn't say anything about a credit score. It doesn't say anything about having a UCC 1, UCC 3, UCC 5, UCC 7, UCC 9. It don't talk about that. All right? It don't talk about that. When I read the Constitution, it don't say nothing about the bank is the creditors. It says, the Constitution says, we the people. All right? It also talks about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And I'm like, well, who the fuck are they talking about then? Nowhere in the Constitution do it say go work to pay bills. Nowhere. All right? Somebody said they don't have a law library. Brother, yes, you do. You got Google. All right? You got Google. All right? I bet whatever it is you're interested in, I bet you can go on Google and find it. Meaning, once you get really interested in this, you'll find what you're looking for. The universe is not going to hold you back. All right, no one is oppressing anyone. No one is hiding this information. A lot of this stuff is Googleable. If I have issues with the law, I'm about to go to Google. Hey, Google, law books or language for attorneys. Hey, Google, what are some motions for court? Hey, Google, Supreme Court case law regarding interest. Hey, Google, what? Hey, Google. Might make a whole fucking song. Hey, no. That's gonna give Google too much goddamn stocks. Too much. All right, I don't get anything from Google. I'm just letting you know it's Googleable. All right, trust me. And if you want, if you ain't tech savvy, that's okay. It's something called a library. All right. That's why I had to learn, brother. It's no excuses for us. All right, we ain't got the Klan outside saying, "Well, you bet not go out here and read." We ain't got that no more. All right. Now, if your friends is joking and clowning you for wanting to read, that lets us know we're in the wrong group. All right. But this day and age, what is it? September 20. Well, let's say allegedly September 21st, 2023. There is no restraints, family. This is a goddamn gold mine. Y'all remember how the gold rush was? Everybody was running to California. You didn't have to have no motherfucking certificates to go looking for gold. All you needed was a motherfucking horse, some donkeys, a motherfucking bucket, all right? And the manpower to go digging. That's all you needed. So all you need with this is your manpower to go dig, okay? All right? That's really all with this. You don't need no horses. You don't need no carriage, all right? This is digital gold mining. Yeah, man. Somebody said, "Are you a SPC, secure party creditor?" Yeah, family, we all are. Yeah, we all secure party creditors. All right, but as a beginner, I was seeing these different things, started reading for myself. I read the Federal Reserve Section 16. All right, Part 1. All right, when I first read it, I was like, yo, damn, this is confusing because who is the federal board? Who's the board of governors of the Federal Reserve System? I had to remember they said the system. So they weren't talking about the individual bank. They said the Federal Reserve System. Who are the board of governors? I mean, all the individual banks that's involved with the Federal Reserve System each have their own board members. All right. So let's say there's 300 million people, right? We know there's more people. Let's say these 300 million people, all right, have socials. Okay. Those socials are individual private banks. Each of us have our own individual bank that we do business for. All right, if these individual banks are part of the Federal Reserve System. So each individual bank, who are the board members? Because you got a lot of people that will start Googling federal board members. Brother, I didn't see nothing about them saying they were the board of governors. I just see 7 white guys. And I'd be like, really, family? Really, family? Okay. You're forgetting that you are a bank as well. You have to remember that. Yes, by law, each person is a bank. That's by law. All right. That's why your estate is a financial institution. Every time you go invest into other estates, you're acting on behalf. No, not my bad. Not other estates, but when you go invest into other companies, okay, using the information of that estate, all right, you are then an investor. All right. That's why I'm telling you. You are a board of governors of that federal bank, that individual bank that says, quote unquote, your name, but it's not your name. It's the name that you can control. Okay. Once you understand that, you'll start, okay, damn, I control this bank's principal's balances. All right. Let me move accordingly. But telling you something, I'm not a Federal Reserve Bank. I'm tired of hearing I'm tired of hearing weak ass shit. It's like we out here putting in work, and you got people say, well, I'm not one, though. I guess it don't pertain to me. Why the fuck wouldn't it pertain to you? Don't you got a social? And they be like, yeah. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about then? It's like, why do we as humans, why do we do that? It's like we'll X ourselves out of something that we don't even have the information to X ourselves out. Oh, yeah, that don't apply to me. I don't think I can do that. I'm like, did you read that somewhere? No, I was just thinking. I'm like, well, stop fucking thinking. Stop thinking. Okay, let's go find out. Let's find out. You're not even thinking. You're not even searching, and you've came to a conclusion. And you want people like myself to lend their time to you. You want us to be around this losing ass energy. Yeah, you're right. I got to stop thinking like that. Yeah, stop before I fucking bounce. Hell, we don't want to be around that shit. Do you have a social? Yes. Okay, is this account that you're having issue with, did you use your social? Yes. All right. Why would you be different? This is all the same, family. If your social was used, that was a consumer credit transaction. That's what I tell people. You have to lock in and know the why. You can't just be following along like, oh my gosh, he's funny. Oh my gosh, he's so hilarious. I like his shirts. You know, yeah, let me go ahead and get to class. I can see that people really like his stuff. Let me get this. Man, fuck me. Pause. All right? Get this information. Because you just get in the class and not understand what's going on. That's as good as you not even getting the class. It's an old saying, a man that doesn't read is worse than a man that can't read. I'm going to say it again. A man that doesn't read, well, let's make it more vague, more general. A person that doesn't read is no better than a person that can't read. So y'all are buying stuff when you're not really reading. It's as if you can't read. And you think you're about to get remedy? You can't even fucking read. It's not that you don't read. We gotta start saying, like, I guess you can't read. Because you're choosing not to read. I guess you can't. You must can't. Because today, all you got to do is read and get remedy. You got people that say, man, fuck reading. I need remedy. They can't read. I'm about to start really, hey, brother, can you read? Brother, on the grading level, what would you grade your reading skills? I'm gonna start asking that. Yeah, that's another powerful ass leader. See, I heard that motherfucking with who is that? WTH_USA. Not all readers are leaders, but all leaders read. I heard that saying playing 2K. I'm playing 2K, and he was like, not all readers are leaders, but all leaders read. Meaning, if you're not a reader, you're probably not leading shit. And the worst thing you can be in the position is thinking you leading something and you're not reading nothing. Oh my goodness, that's I would say borderline scary, but no, that is scary. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all women are being led by men that don't even read. Some of y'all men are trying to lead. You don't even read. What are you leading? Man. So you go ahead and sleep on that one. Okay? You got to read something every day. You got to read something every day. Why not be the law? I never understood. A lot of people think this. I learned this information being locked up. I didn't. I did not. I didn't know. I didn't learn this information. But a lot of people do learn this information when they're locked up. Because now you have so much time. It's like damn. Now you want to read law. And it's like mysterious. Once people started reading their rights, they started getting themselves out of jail. Y'all ever heard the story with Rick Ross? The real Rick Ross? Y'all not know he really had a life sentence? He read the law and got himself out. So the question is, would he have been in that situation if he already knew the law? Think how much time we can save. Think about that. All you gotta do is read. All right, all you gotta do is read. So, but back to me being a beginner. All right, so I started reading for myself. Federal Reserve Section 16, Part 1 talks about how any Federal Reserve bank may make application to the local Federal Reserve agent. I know this shit like the back of my hand. All right, if y'all go read this right now, it's gonna say that verbatim. Okay. All right. So as you keep reading, it also says that the application is approved. Okay, it's already pre-approved. All right, everything is already clear, set to go. It's already advanced to the Federal Reserve agent. Okay, like as soon as you go to part 2, it talks about how the application that you submitted and who's the only people that can submit the application. That's why reading this literature, y'all, that's why a lot of people is probably trying to tell y'all, you can read this for yourself. You don't need to pay. You don't need. These same people, y'all, ain't got no remedy. Nobody taught themselves, family. All right, I'm sorry to say it. Nobody taught themselves. All right. Who showed me the Bill of Exchange Act? I would not know nothing about the Bill of Exchange Act. Nobody was talking about the Bill of Exchange Act except Brother Isaiah of the People's Remedy. All right? He was the only brother that was talking about the Bill of Exchange Act. Okay? All right? He was the only one talking about the Transfer Property Act. Okay? He was talking about just a whole bunch of different. I'm like, damn, let me go read these acts. Like, fuck reading books. I'm about to go read these acts. And from there, that's really what took, y'all, I took off from there. Okay? So, I took off from there. No, I didn't come to the Bill of Exchange on my own, just read on my own. No. It was, hey, brother, read this. It's a good read for you. And I read that motherfucker like that was the only, like, that literature was the only literature to read to save my life, and I had 30 days. That's how I was reading that. I was reading every day, and I'm still reading. I'm like, what the fuck? Part 2 talking about how to perfect a bill. It literally says the only way to pay a bill is with interest. And then when I read 12 USC 1431, it talks about banks supposed to pay interest. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Here you go right now. Put that, you know what I'm saying? Put that together, and wham. All right, wham. The Federal Reserve Act, for me, came a year later. All right, I wasn't even talking about the Federal Reserve Act a year and a half ago. All right, hell no. But when I stumbled upon that, like, yo, Federal Reserve Section, Federal Reserve Part 6, Federal Reserve Section 16, Part 1 and Part 2, I kept reading it. So now I went to Federal Reserve 29. All right, Federal Reserve Section 29. It talks about breach of contract. It talks about civil penalties. It talks about how first tier, they're supposed to pay you $5,000 a day for each day that the breach continues or the violation continues. They talk about in tier 2 how they're supposed to pay you $25,000 a day for breaching the violation or committing a violation or any type of breach in the contract. So that's why I ask people, do you make $25,000 a day at your job? No. Do you make $25,000 a month? No. All right. So that's what I'm saying. This right here, even though you're not going to get that money, but it's way lucrative because you can hold that amount over their head. All right, you can hold that amount over your head. Now, when you get to tier 3, which is like the best part, because this is when we're on our third letters. For those that's understand what the third letter I mean by that, if you don't know, make sure you grab your ticket for $50. Okay, if you don't know, all right, that third letter, okay, is us entering tier 3 of Federal Reserve Section 29. I'm gonna say it again. Our third letter, our default letter that we send in, all right, is us entering tier 3 of the Federal Reserve Section 29. For those that have read tier 3 of the Federal Reserve 29, I believe it's D. It talks about how it's $1 million per day, okay, for the breach of fiduciary duties. Okay, so that's when we file our claim, all right, it's breach of contract. People keep asking, how do we know it's breach? Because I'm ready to file. Like, no, you're not. Anybody that's comment saying I'm ready to perform, sit down. Relax. Do you just want to practice? If so, go ahead. All right? But I'm trying to tell you, 9 out of 10 people that say they're ready are not ready. I'm just being honest with you. You can think you can read on your own. Well, I'm going to try a piece together. I'm trying, like, okay, well, go try. But I'm telling you right now, hoping and wishing, if you hoping and I hope it goes through, you definitely ain't about to get no remedy. That's like going to a basketball game and you supposed to been training all summer. And then the first game come and you like, oh my gosh, I hope we win. Man, I hope we win. I'm going to give it my best. I just hope we win. Man, what? You can't be on my team. What? Hope? Get your hoping ass over there. Get your hoping ass up. We don't need to hope. We know we been in the gym. Yeah. We know we been in the gym. Fuck we hoping for? The hell we throwing shit into the wishing well for? The hell? The hell? Yeah, we are going to win. The hell? Ain't no fucking hoping. If you hoping, you just practicing. I just want you to know. You're just practicing. Anybody that's unconfident or well, you sense something off, I'm letting you know right now, you're practicing. All right? That's all you're doing right now. All right? Hope is to keep live inside of the week. I'm going to say it again. Hope is to keep the spirit up inside of the week. Okay? Wishing wells are for the weak. I just wish. Oh, I need a miracle. Oh, I hope it goes. And then you leave and just go do regular shit that you've been doing. While you sitting there like this, oh, I just wish you got people walking by you, goddamn moving lumberjacks right around. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me. I gotta get this motherfucking brick over there. Hold on, excuse me. I gotta put this brick on this house that I'm trying to build. My bad. Excuse me. I know you're praying and stuff. Excuse me. I know you're hoping and wishing. My bad. Let me squeeze by. I know that's your last quarter that you about to throw into the wishing well. My bad. Excuse me. I know you're waiting for the sky to crack. My bad. Excuse me. Oh, no, I know you want to die with 40 versions. My bad, excuse me. Come on, man. The hell? You don't need to believe. We know. There's nothing to believe in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't ask nobody, hey, man, do you believe this stuff is real? Do you know this stuff is real? It's either no or yes. Yeah. And again, I'm not trying to offend no one's religion. I'm saying if you're doing the religion and not the work, you're just practicing. Okay? And if I was the head of the religion, I say they should kick you out. All right? Because if you ain't going to ride, man, you might as well fly. Get on up out of here. There's nothing more I respect more than a radical religious person. I respect the radical rather than the non-radical. Because they going to go all the way. You feel me? Hey, what? They beat your ass. You say something about they what? And I respect that. You know what I'm saying? You go hard or don't go hard at all. Okay? Go hard or don't go hard at all. Okay? Big pause. All right? So, it's based off performance, family. All right. So as I was reading all this information. You know, I started looking to the secure party creditor. You know, I was looking into that too. I'm like, oh, I gotta correct my status. I gotta go up to the federal state. I gotta go to the federal level. I gotta fly out to DC and give it to the Secretary of State. I gotta go to my Secretary of State of my state. I gotta go get the medallion stamp. I gotta go get this authenticated. I gotta go get this. Oh my gosh, I gotta go do this. Oh my goodness, okay, I got that. Now what? Now what? You do all that just to get back to where you started with. Like, now what? It's like you going out shopping for clothes and you get all these outfits and you go back home and you like, damn, where am I about to go? Like, yeah, where are you about to go? You got all these clothes and shit, man. You fresh to death. You fresh as fuck. Man, you fresh as hell, but where you about to go? Where you going? Now what? We fresh as shit. Where we going? We had to correct our status. Okay, we corrected our swagger. Okay, I wouldn't necessarily say status because we still have to know what to do with the light bill. We still have to know what to do with the phone bill. Now what? Now what? Yeah, I know a lot of people don't have a clue. Now what? Yeah, fresh to death with nowhere to go. Like, you been what? You ever had a fresh head outfit like, damn, I'm about to kill him. Then you start calling around, hey, we going out tonight, we going out. Like, nah, we ain't going. Like, damn, I gotta go somewhere. I gotta walk through somewhere. I gotta walk through Walmart or something. All right, gotta do something. Gotta walk somewhere. Okay? All right, so yeah, that's my question for those. Because when I'm reading this information, y'all, I don't ever see where it says do a UCC. Me personally. Me. That's just me. I'm just speaking from my view. I'm reading the Bill of Exchange Act. I don't see anything talking about a damn correcting your status. I'm reading the Constitution. I may overread it, or I didn't see where it says you must correct your status. I'm reading the Federal Reserve, Section 16. It doesn't say anything about. I don't see anything about it saying you have to correct your status. I don't know where this shit comes from, family. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I know there is a UCC. You know, that's Uniform Commercial Codes. I understand that. I just don't see where the things that I'm reading, things that's working for us. I just don't see it. You know, so in my eyes, it's viewed as junk DNA. I'm just be honest with you. It's viewed as junk DNA. Just for this specific tax, like endorsing bills. Like other things, I'm sure that will be useful. Like, let's say, they trying to lock you up on some criminal. But then again, we know how to get out of that utilizing this information as well. So, they say there's different ways to skin a cat. I don't know everything, all right? I damn sure wasn't successful with the SPC. That's only because I would say I didn't go all the way with it. So I can't sit up here and say I fully indulged all the way in it and I failed at it. Like, no, I didn't go all the way because when I started reading for myself, not having nobody tell me what to read, definitely the Federal Reserve, I started seeing, like, I don't see that stuff in there. I don't see where it says I got to go create a foreign trust and all this goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see, because I go and ask these guys that teach about this trust, hey, brother, what you do with your light bill? And they don't never know how to answer the goddamn question. So let me get this straight. You got a whole foreign trust. You did all that magnificent shit, but you're still paying your light bill using income. And you expect me to sit here and listen. No, I'm not listening to any of that. Because what I know is a bi-fi commissary, all right, is the estate. That's the trust. That's the motherfucking trust. Why would I need to go create a whole nother motherfucking entity just to control the entity that I already fucking control? All right, it's just unnecessary to me. If you ask me, that's what I would say. Of course, if you ask somebody else, they're going to tell you how, if he ain't moving in trust, then he ain't goofballs, because they don't know. They don't know that an estate is a damn trust. In God, we trust. In God, we trust. If that's not a clear indication that we're already in trust, in God, we trust. In God, we trust. Goddamn, we in trust. All right, that's what they're saying. They're not saying, oh my God, we trust God. We trust God with everything. That's not what they're saying. They're saying, in God, we shall do trust. We shall do business. Who is the gods of these lands? I don't know what you call yourself. You may call yourself a sinner. I know when I wake up, I look in the mirror and say, hello, God. How you doing today? All right, what you got going today? All right, it's time to change the world. It's time to create. It's time to create and it's time to destroy. Because as a God, you have to destroy some things. Some things you create things that you have to destroy. Ah, damn, I fucked up. Let me destroy that. Ah, goddamn, this is destroyed, so let me fix this. We got the ability to do that. We're creators. What y'all think a creator is? Y'all ever heard about the ones that when they say, oh my goodness, they have a creative mindset? You ever met somebody that doesn't have a creative mindset, just a fucking robot? They just know how to work. Now, I'm not saying that there's not a higher power, but we're talking about the right now. We're talking about our level. We're not talking about outside of our realm, okay? We're not talking about that. All right, we're talking about right here between the lines. All right, we on the field. We in the field. We talking about between. We can't worry about what's off the field. We got to worry about what's on the field. All right, we're here to create. When they talk about in God we trust, all right, there is something called a consumer. There is something called a citizen. These citizens are controlled by owners. These owners are the gods. All right. So if you have a social and you are a owner of that social, meaning owner of that name, meaning you're the one that do business on behalf of that name, my friend, you are a god. Regardless of what the pastor told you, okay? Who cares? All right? Who cares? All right? I'm telling you what it is. I've read the Bible 3 times. All right, for those that think that, oh, he don't know, I've read it 3 times. Okay? If you want to have Bible study, we can. All right? But what I'm trying to tell you is what's going on right now. All right? You need to step up and become the creator that your estate is waiting on. Ain't nothing is about to crack in the damn skies. Okay? Nothing is about to come and save you. All right? You're going to die and not know what's going on. And you know what's going to happen? You're going to come right back here and do this shit all over again. Why do you think you have moments of deja vu? Because you're doing the same thing over and over. Nothing is changing. Why would it change? Your last lifetime, you didn't read anything, and you're using this lifetime not to read anything. Why would it change? It wouldn't. Would it? So why do we think it will change? That's insanity. Okay? It's insanity. It's insanity. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like once you understand this information and like, yo, we've been living backwards. It's like, whoa. Now you can't play the blame game because it's like, well, everybody's doing it. There is no one to blame it on. You know what I'm saying? There is nobody to blame it on. You can't blame it on dad. You can't blame it on mom because why? They know the same shit you know. It ain't like they're living a secret life of endorsing bills and they didn't tell you about it. So you kind of got to read the room like, God damn. All right, we're all losing. Okay? We're all fucking losing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, somebody got to speak up. All right? Somebody got to speak up. All right? So you kind of got to understand, yo, this is deeper than some damn just getting out your rent, family. Like, this is so deep. And the reason why a lot of y'all don't understand what's going on because you just worried about, oh, I'm just tired of paying my rent. I just want to get out of rent. And you're saying that out loud. I just want to get out of rent. Y'all don't know that this is a spell realm. Why y'all think we spell words? When I was saying, yo, I'm when I did a song, I'll do a song like, yo, I'm a warlock. That scared people so much. And I'll be like, yeah, if that scares you, run off. Because you have to know what that means. All right? If you scared of that shit, go to church. Go to church. You clearly don't know what is going on. You go out here and speak words that you can't even understand. You go and look at your kids before they go to school and say, hey, be nice today, not knowing that the word nice means stupid. If you don't believe me, look up the etymology of nice. Every time you say, be nice, be nice. Hey, boy, you better be nice when you go to school. And they go and act a fool because you just gashed them up. You just gashed their soul up, didn't even know it. And at that time, kids is like sponges. So you're speaking directly to their soul. You're not really speaking to the kid because they're so open. You know what I'm saying? When they get older, that creativity ends up going away. Then they become like us as an adults. Yeah, as soon as you say nice. Yeah, as soon as you tell your kid, hey, humble, be humble today. You tell them to be less than. You tell them to be weak, and you wonder why your kid is being bullied. You wonder why your kid is being bullied. Okay? You wonder why your kid ain't strong at any sport. You wonder why your kid suck. Trash. The sorriest kid on the damn team. Let's be real about it. You were like, what the fuck is my kid? Because every day you tell them, it's okay. You tried your best. You know what I'm saying? You raising the cat. That's what you doing. Y'all heard what Deion said? Was like, yo, you raising the cat. You ain't raising no dog. And that's not saying for discrimination purpose. I'm just saying, yo, you see the world you live in. You think a buttered up cupcake little kid gonna be able to survive? Having a parent that's saying, it's okay. I know it ain't okay, little Jimmy. You losing in this aspect right here is going to carry over into your life. You being okay with losing and not getting no playing time and not working hard, that shit going to carry over in life. Look at your mom, Timmy. Look at your mom. Look at your dad, Timmy. Look at them. What have they won at, little Timmy? Not saying you had to win. I'm just saying having the thought like, oh, I want to be a winner. Y'all people think we just here to participate. You just think you in this life just to fucking be here. You wake up, you go to work, you just think you're here to do that. I'm so mad at myself that it took me so long to understand this. But I had to look at it like, no, I had to go through that because if I didn't, I wouldn't be able to tell people, hey man, stop doing that. That is insane. All right, that's really what's going on. Yeah. Look at parents was losers. Great people. Okay? Great people. But when we talking about the X's and the O's and the Johnny and the Joes, we don't got no wins in the win column. We 0-300. Okay? All right? All right, so somebody got to start winning. We got to change this losing mentality. It's a losing mentality. Y'all see what Deion did when he went to Colorado? I'm talking about prom so much because I just got me I got me some 21 proms. Ooh-wee. Y'all ain't never gonna see my eyes again. I got almost every goddamn color. Y'all know the prom glasses he be having on the shade, but what? Straight up. All right, but yeah. I had to really look at it like, I got to change this losing culture. All right, somebody in the family has to do it. I'm tired of us clapping for somebody graduating from high school. Oh, you did it, baby! You did it! You did it! Folks be crying and shit. My baby did it! My baby did it! And then it's like right after that, it's like, okay, now what? Now what? Oh, you said prom put on a dress? No! We'll talk about that later. But no. But yeah. Yeah, now what? It's like you be lit. You know what I'm saying? You graduated, you feel a little drunk. Now your mama's like, all right, now you going to have to either go to college or get a job, or you going to have to, all right, now you about to be 18 now. You're grown. And your parents feel like they did their job, ready to throw you out to the world. That is a failed situation that goes on in all of our communities. This is not just one community. You got some parents that didn't go to college and they tell you, hey, go to college, that's a better life for you. How do you know? How the fuck do you know? I'm like, hey, Dad, how do you know? Hey, Mom, how do you know college will be the best route for me? How do you know, Mom? You didn't go to college. How do you know when I get there, it's just going to be a huge drug fuck fest? How do you know these kids really care about going to school? They just want to fucking party, Mom. How do you know, Mom? How do you know that I'm going to be protected? Is there somebody that's going to be walking with me, like making sure I get to class? Is there somebody going to be checking my work? Is there going to be somebody that's going to make sure nobody's put anything in my drink at these frat parties? Huh? Is there going to be somebody there that's going to let me know that say, hey, man, hey, no. Man, y'all be sending y'all kids to the dungeon. What? And for y'all that went to school, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, you sending your kid off to get into debt, okay, and to go create habits that they probably wouldn't have had, okay, if they learn their rights, titles, and interests. Trying to tell you. So parents that sending their kids off to college with no real guidance, just saying, go to college, go to college, go to. Man, you no different than the dudes on the block pushing fentanyl. All right? It's just no different. I look at this as the same now. And they be like, are you saying parents that push their kids to go to college are like drug dealers? Yes, because they're both in the wrong interests. All right? Yes. At least with the drug dealer, you get high. You know what I'm saying? You going to school to get high and in debt. At least after you get whatever you get, you know, the sale is done. You're gone. All right? You about to go off to school. Most kids that are freshmen aren't doing the same major they did when they're seniors. Why? Because a lot of kids don't tell their parents that they're pressured into that major. All right? People be saying all this shit. Well, what do I want to do? If you got to ask yourself what do you want to do, why the fuck would you go to school? People be like, I'm going to figure it out as I go. Do you not know you're being billed as you go? They're charging you basically. This is somebody that doesn't know this information. We talking about somebody that doesn't know this information. They are literally charging you as you're trying to figure out what you want to do with your life. Isn't that the greatest plan ever? We're going to charge them. Because we know that's not even what they really want to do. They're being pressured by their parents to get away from home for whatever reason, just to meet kids, all right, from all around. I don't know why people think just because you sent your kid to a school, that everything, oh my God, this is a good school, these colleges. Y'all, do y'all not know school ends at a certain time? Okay? All right? I'm not saying, like, be all... And, you know, some college kids don't hate that I'm even telling you this. But I'm just letting you know just to save some time. Like, man. Yeah, they grabbing your securities. Y'all, it's up. All right, so you don't want to keep sending your kid into losing situations. All right, it's like we're setting our children up for losing situations. Now, let's say they go on a scholarship, they doing sports or some shit like that. You know, that's cool because, you know, it's every kid's dream, you know, to play in the NBA, play in NFL. All right. I mean, I'm not trying to be, you know, biased or anything, but I'm talking about for the kid that don't know what they want to do with their life. All right, and it's their parents go to school, get a job. You know what I'm saying? It's like now you kind of forced to hurry up and think of something. You're 18 years old. All right, you know a lot of parents ask you, "What do you want to do?" You 18, you don't know what you. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna try to say the most adult shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I want to be a da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? Really, and to be honest, that is the most pivotal point. You know what I'm saying? And y'all realize at the age of 18, you become age of majority to start taking over your estate. But that's also the time where people kind of let loose and kind of let you do your own shit. They kind of back up and be like, oh, damn, you're 18 now. Yeah, you're a grown man. Hell, shit. I can't tell them nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that shit is backwards. Like, that's like, turning 18 is like becoming a baby all over again. You know what I'm saying? You still need God, even though you're an adult, but it's like they always say the top of a mountain is the bottom of another. So just because you turn 18, yeah, you out of being a teenager or, you know, being looked at as a minor, but now you're new to adulthood. Meaning that's not the time to be figuring shit out of your own or, you know what I'm saying, or being pressured to do shit. Like you need real guidance at that age. And that's like the age where a lot of times parents kind of just, you know, I did my job. He alive. You know, I got him to 8. I did my job. He graduated. I'm good. I did my job. That's what a lot of parents say. All right, yeah, because the age of at 25, if you don't say anything, you just abandon your estate. All right, now they're looking at you as a minor for life because they're saying that you're naturally dead, or they're just saying you're lost at sea. That's why it's pivotal to understand law and securities at the age of 18. So by the time you're 25, by the time you're 28, you know what I'm saying, you're already 10 years deep into understanding real commerce, real business, not going to college partying. A lot of times they say we use our 20s to kind of see where we want to be in life. A lot of people say they fucked around their 20s, and when they got to 30, they kind of took it serious. Why is that, family? Why do we fuck around in our 20s? That's because there's no real guidance from the age of 18 to the age of 25, because it's like so many factors. At the from age of 18 to 25, we really thought we knew everything. All right, because we didn't have no proper examples. Our examples were the people that we seen on TV. All right, there was no real examples in the neighborhood. All right, the closest example was like your local drug dealers or the dude that you knew had money, but you knew how he got money. All right, so you kind of looked at it like, okay, I'm going to try to do the legit path. But then you kept saying like, man, they got all this money, man. So it's like, it is like two wrong options. It's like we're battling with two wrong options. Do we want to find a career or go be a drug dealer? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's like, it's as far as women's aspect, even though they joke, they were like, man, I might just go be a stripper. You know, even though women joke about that, but in their mind, they're looking like, okay, if all else fail, if my body good enough, I might go get on that pole. That's what some women will resort to. All right, just being real. When it's all, you don't have to do none of that. All right, we come to these wrong answers. And then you look at a person's life, why are they doing what they're doing? I bet every person on this live right now, you're working, all right, to go pay a bill. Meaning that's wrong. All right, and it's only for you to figure out the right way. Now, you can get mad about that and be like, man, what are you talking about, man? I've been in my job for 10 years, man. Exactly. You've been at your job for 10 years and you still haven't learned about interest and equity. Exactly. Thank you for correcting us. Telling us how long you've been somewhere, it just make it worse. Makes it even sound worse. Damn, you've been somewhere for 20 years and you still don't know nothing about interest and equity? God damn, they would treat you like a pinata for 20 years. They hung you up for 20 years and beating on you. Bop, more candy. Bop, more candy. Bop, more candy. They gave you a check and you went to go cash it. Then I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because that's what we all did. They gave us them checks. We go run and go cash them. Go pay a goddamn bill. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It's like it's the same shit over and over. And, you know, you can't really tell your kids nothing much but go to college so you can have a better career than me, so they can have a better job than you. That's not telling. You just tell them to go to a better losing team. That's all you tell them. Hey, go to this better losing team. We losing over here, but go to this better losing team. All right? And I'm just saying, this is all motivation, fam. This is not to put you down or anything like that. I'm just telling you, yo, it's some real shit that is out there. Do you want to know the real shit, or do you want to keep living in this fake ass fantasy? Like, I'm providing for my kid. That's why I got to hold this job down. That's why, like, okay, all right. Do you understand that there's an easier way? There's an easier way. There's an easier way. There's an easier way. I just had a consultation with a nurse 2 days ago. She said she quit her job. She said, I'm quitting my job December. I'm coming to mentorship. Okay, I was like, damn. She quit being a nurse to put herself first. Whew. She quit being a nurse to put herself first. She said, I'm done saving people. I got to save myself for right now. Then I'll come back to her. I said, man, that's the energy that's needed. Okay? You got to put yourself first. I'm telling you to put yourself first. I'm telling you to fuck everybody else. Put yourself first so you can help people better. Okay? All right? Because if you're helping anybody right now, you think you give people good advice, because you really got people that walk around like this. Well, you know, my credit score 800. You know, I'm the most I'm the one in the family that has all their stuff together, you know, so it's kind of hard, I'm the kind of, I'll be like, shut up. I'm like, shut up. Like, you're in a room of uninformed people. That is why they look at you as you're the savior. In a room with people that know what's going on, they're not looking at you like you're the savior, okay? All right? And I had to really realize a lot of people just like that feeling of being needed. All right, but if you're amongst people that are informed, you'll see that how less needed you are. All right, and that may affect you a little bit. I had to understand that. All right, I came to that realization. Okay, all right, it sounds good. People have y'all, and it's like sometimes you need that bubble pop. Okay, come on, let's come back to reality. You're living wrong. Okay, all right. All right. Now that you know that you got people that will come to you, how about you learn some real information so you can properly help people, so you're not using it as a compliment on yourself. Like, yeah, I take care of so many people, man. I got a lot of mouths to feed. I take care of family. I'm like, shut up. Shut up. You don't have to do that. Okay? You don't have to do that. Okay? All right? There's more information out here. You don't have to do that. All right? You might like to do that, but if you don't learn all this and tell them, hey, y'all, I got some information for y'all so y'all can be self-sufficient. All right? That's how I am. I don't want to be somebody's line of, somebody's ATM when they in a secure emergency. Hey, I need this. What? I'm the last one to call. What? And I know you ain't studying? Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, so that's really what it was, the clarity that's needed, y'all. Read for yourself and see what's not needed. All right, again, you'll see what the law is telling you to do. I did a consultation today for a woman that lives in Texas. She said she went down to the courthouse. They gave her a whole template form for her to fill out and to give back to them. They also said they have classes on how to file federal claims. Major shit. I'm like, damn. So if y'all out there in Texas, this definitely ain't no excuse. Nobody in Texas should be fixing their mouth, fixing their fingers, typing, I'm having issues with my federal claim. And that's why I be having the energy I had, because I know folks don't really be doing the necessary steps. I just don't have time to go down. I don't have time to answer your question if you don't have time for this. If you don't got time to go down to the courthouse and go ask for things you need, and people wonder why I charge. Okay? So, I'm saying that to say, y'all, the world is waiting for you to experience like this. Did they say this is the land of the free, which is true. but it's only the land of the free if you know what's going on. So that's like a big asterisk. It's land of the free if, and that is a huge if you know what's going on. And a majority of people here do not know what's going on. That's why a majority of people that live on these lands complain about living here. They say the government is trash. They complain when we send money to other countries, you know. So, I mean, I get it, but it's a bunch of uninformed people complaining about something that they're not even trying to change. All we gotta do is read. It's really that should be the number one problem. Reading. We have a huge issue of reading. All right, people don't want to read here. It's a huge problem. So you got people that come from other countries that come over here, read our laws, and they take advantage of them. And then us that's already been here, we try to get mad. Like, they're taking all our jobs. We need to stop immigration. Oh my gosh, we need to stop it. They're taking everything. Like, good. Yeah, we obviously don't want it. Take all this shit, goddamn. There's nothing more satisfying than me saying, somebody come over here, start from nothing, and end up owning some shit. And I'm like, goddamn, how can I be mad at that? How the fuck can I be mad at that? And I'm looking at you not do nothing. You complain about them having all the gas stations. What the fuck are you doing? Well, you know we ain't got access to that. Well, you man, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Well, you know we ain't got access. You know, they let them. You know they let that con come over here and just, you know what I'm saying? Anything they can to fuck over the commute. You know, I'm like, shut up. What have you read? I said, what have you read that proves that claim? Because right now it's just hearsay. Okay? It's just a bunch of hearsay. All right? One thing you don't want to do is ask somebody uninformed of what their view is of this economy. That's one thing I've been stopped doing. All right? That's why I tell a lot of people, hey, man, your opinion doesn't matter if you ain't read nothing. I know other people don't rock like that. Other people will let you have your opinion. But I'm not sitting around listening to nobody, all right, that's uninformed. Okay, I'm not about to sit here and listen to your thoughts of this economy. That's why I don't go on a lot of the show. Like, whatever that dude name is, you want me to come on his page so bad. Like, well, come tell us. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm not going. Like, why would I go to a group that literally doesn't believe this is true? What am I going over there to do? Like, you can pay me, I'll do it. But what do I gain out of going to non-readers, by the way? Non-reader. The brother said, man, you teaching some information that old white racist people created. I'm like, well, brother, if that's what you think, believe, then go ahead, knock yourself, keep doing what you're doing. Okay? With it. Keep doing what you're doing, brother. All right, so yeah, y'all, make sure y'all make sure you're reading, y'all. Make sure you're reading. Make sure you don't miss that $50 class. All right. Tickets for that will go up tomorrow. All right. Tickets go up tomorrow. Y'all, please don't go into next year doing the same shit. A lot of y'all been following me. Here we are. Here we are. You're doing the same thing. Nothing has changed. Here we are, 2023. Remember what you said in 2021. You didn't want to go into 2022 paying bills. Then remember what you said in 2022. You said you don't want to go into 2023 paying bills. Here you are, still paying bills. What has changed? Nothing. Welcome to the insane asylum, where we think things are changing when it's really not. All we're doing is changing the pictures in the room. You're in the same room. This is what's going on. I'm literally watching people in the same rooms, asking the same questions. Still trying to figure out if I'm a scammer or not. The time that you're trying to see if I'm a scammer, why not read until whatever information you're waiting to happen to expose me? Why not read until that comes? I don't understand it. I never understood it. Some real weirdos out here. There's people that literally follow my page to pick it apart. Like this is like they Stephen A. Smith and Shannon or some shit. Like they be goddamn commentating on the. Alright, so yeah. Whatever it is, okay, I'm here to let y'all know. Alright. This is what it is. Alright. I don't know anyone that is making it as simple as I'm making it. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people are rushing doing this. But I know I make it sound simple, y'all, but it's a lot of work that goes into this. All right, I wouldn't be able to talk to you like this if I didn't put the work in myself. A lot of reading, family, a lot of removing information, adding information, unlearning, relearning, rereading, reading again. Okay, being frustrated. All right, y'all. And I look back at it now, and I'm like, yo, that shit is beautiful. When I look back as my journey, what I had to go through to get here, I'm able to look back like, yo, it's been a beautiful ass journey, okay? Because I see the progression. I've seen myself go from here to here to here to here. I'm talking about information-wise. I'm not talking about the business. I'm talking about me personally. All right, I've seen it go from here to here to here. All right, because I knew I was reading, I knew I was studying, I knew I was up late nights, waking up early, not forcing myself. It was just naturally happening like that. All right, I didn't set my alarm. My body would just wake up at 4 in the morning, or 3:33, some shit like that, 4:44, some crazy, so something like that. And I would just use that time to read. And it's like that point of time, it's not a lot of text messages going on, a lot of frequencies going on around the city. Everybody's asleep. So it's like that airspace is like clear. That's why it's like I write my best music at that time as well. But being able to break down things and understand at those hours is something different. It's just something about those hours. I don't know what it is. I remember being little and they were saying those is demon hours. Man, some spooky ass shit they used to always say. Those is devil hours. That's when demons going on. Like, man, shut up. Alright. Well, I'm using the same energy they use it. I'm using it for good. Alright. So I just think this is an energy portal that anybody can use. Alright. Good people, bad people. If you ain't using it, you're losing it. Alright. And I was able to use this as an advantage. All right, and it's like that's the best time to like really study, because during the daytime, a lot of shit going on, cars hitting outside, you hear horns, all right, hearing people arguing, okay, people calling your phone, sending you text message, women wanting to see you and shit, all right, women saying you're not texting me back and you're not giving me any of your time, and all that shit. So both times, 2, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, most people sleep. You ain't gotta worry about that. All right, so that's the best time I would say study, because that's really where I took advantage of long hours as well. So I would like literally get up at like 3 to 4. I would literally be reading to about 6, not even knowing it. All right, not even knowing it. Just see that 6. So from like 6, I want to say around 7 to 8, I'd take a nap. All right, I'll wake up probably like around 12 or 1, do whatever I need to do for the day. I may take another nap around 6. All right, so I don't never really just like sleep long. I don't think it's good to sleep 10 hours, because I'm like, what the fuck what am I sleep that long for? They be like, your body needs at least 12 hours. Like 12 hours, god damn. That's half a damn day. 10 hours, god damn. We supposed to be like, a little cat now. Let me just rest when needed. I should have to force myself to sleep. All right, but you got to have this type of lifestyle to live that. Like, I couldn't do that when I was working. I had to create this lifestyle to be able to be like, yo, I'm taking a nap today, fuck it. All right, but definitely reading gets you there, y'all. Reading gets you there. All right, reading gets you there. All right, reading basically gives you ideas that you wouldn't have had if you was uninformed, which will get you out of certain situations that you wouldn't be able to get out if you're not informed. All right, so you got to kind of look at it. Everything how you look at things right now is a false way of looking at it, because you're looking at it from an uninformed lens. You have to be real with yourself and say, yo, I'm uninformed. Damn, I really got to rethink my life. And there's a lot of people don't want to do that. A lot of people feel like, yo, I've done too much. I've too much blood, sweat, and tears to get to where I'm at. And I'm just like, yo, you're nowhere. What are you talking about? Get where you're at. What are you talking about? And then people start taking the narrative. You don't know my story. You don't know where I came from. I'm like, there's only 8 different differentiations of people. There's only 8 different ways your life could have been. All right. Why do you think? I don't know why people think our life is so rare. Like, you don't know where I came from. I had nothing when I was little. Okay, a lot of people didn't have anything. What are you talking about? Your parents were the losers. A lot of us had loser parents. What are you talking about? We're talking about the now. You don't know where I come from. I had it hard. I'm like, first of all, pause. Okay. Second of all right, a lot of people had it rough. Okay. Why do you think you get a pass for being regular, but being below normal? All right. All right. Why should we care about your emotions? And I really be asking myself, like, why should I care about the emotions of somebody that is not even on the right track? Why should I take time to give empathy to a person that I know that is not giving it their all? Why as a coach, why would I be yelling at a kid that I know that they really don't want to be here? They be missing practice. All right, that really just kind of here just because they mom and dad told me. Why would I waste my time yelling at them? I wouldn't. I don't see no potential in that kid. Some of y'all coaches, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't gonna be real about it, but you know all the kids on the team got no potential. You know some kids on the team like, okay, this is just, the team, let me get them out there with other kids, But some kids like, yo, hey, Miss Lisa, you might got something in that boy right there. And Miss Lisa's like, oh my gosh, everybody says that. Because Miss Lisa, she really didn't see that in her. She was just putting her son in something just to keep him active. So it's like little gifts that kids may have or may not have. Yeah, no, so when I say losers, family, I'm not, I'm not calling your parents bad, all right? Great parents, all right? If your parent got you to the age of 18, you know what I'm saying, you was fed, you were clothed, all right? Yes, amazing. We're talking about the business aspect of it. Losing in business, meaning winning on the love aspect, meaning you probably was loved, okay? Like, all that. But we're talking about business aspect, meaning love is not going to bring overstanding of business. You still have to have an aspect of knowing business to be able to properly love. That's what I think. I don't think 2 uninformed people can be in love. Well, I don't think two uninformed people should be in love. All right, because I really do think they're not going to really have the information to really make that relationship prosper. I feel like 2 informed people need to be in love. I don't think an uninformed person and one informed person can be in love due to the fact it's just like oil and water. While this uninformed person is going to be saying things like, it's not that deep, or I just don't feel the this, or I take things with a grain of salt, or, you just can't believe everything you hear. That is like detrimental to that person that's informed, because now that person that's informed becomes restricted. All right, so that's why I'm saying you really got to date on your IQ level. Like you got to date on your passion level. Like you can't just really be kind of be out here just being friends with people because they're pretty, or you cool with people just because yo, shit, he got money. Let me just be around. Let me like yo, you really got to be on like around people that wants the same as you. Like even if that means telling the truth and they don't want to hear that shit. Like oh my god, man, this hurt my feeling. Like you gotta put yourself first. Like you gotta love yourself too much to compromise your surroundings. I remember reading that in Tyrese got a book called damn, what's that book called by Tyrese? It's an old book. It's How to Love Yourself, something like that. Man, major ass book, major book. Like just let you know you have to love yourself too much to put yourself in certain situations. Meaning, in certain situations, you gotta say, well, I love myself more than I love you. So I gotta put myself first in this situation. As narcissistic and selfish as it sounds, sometimes you gotta be selfish. All right, I think a selfish person is way more successful than a non-selfish person. I'm not saying selfish as far as you fucking over people. I'm not saying. I'm saying putting yourself first so you can help others. Because if you don't put yourself first and you trying to help others, you're going to deplete yourself. All right, you're going to be exhausted. All right, you're going to be to a point of like, damn, I feel like I have nothing. I gave somebody my all. All right, and the worst thing I got a homegirl I try to tell for like, don't be out here trying to give folks your all. Like, don't be, because the first thing you gonna say, I gave my all and I received nothing. Every situation need to be useful. All right, you need to use this man. This man need to use you because both need to be receiving something. Any woman that deals with me receives something. Even if they say some shit like, yo, I don't wanna. I'm doing this for the love. I'm just doing this for I care. Like, no, I'll be like, fuck that. All right, because that's temporary. All right, fuck all that. All right, I'm gonna pay you for this. I'm gonna pay you to do that for me. I'm gonna pay you to. All right, so you can receive something because I don't ever want you to leave. So I did this for. I did that because you know women. That's the first thing they gonna bring up. I know women probably feel like the same way about some men. All right. So, but that's how I am. All right. I think everybody needs to be useful. I think everybody needs to be used. If nobody can use you, what are you useful for? If I can't use you, what are we doing? If you can't use me, what are you doing? You're just around some groupie shit. I'm not just around you just because you got a nice smile. Like you know, what the hell? You got to be useful. So yeah, I told somebody before, like, if I can't use you, like, what I need you for? Oh, she was mad. Well, I generally like you. And I'm like, well, you're not using me how you're supposed to be using me, so meaning you're taking advantage of me. Oh yeah, it's called Get Out Your Own Way. Yeah, that's a Tyrese book. It's called Get Out Your Own Way. Yeah, use me. Yeah, definitely use me because I'm going to use you. For sure. And if I can't use you, like, you ain't going to be able to use me. And it's going to be like a detrimental situation. But that's just how I view things. I think everybody should benefit something out of each transaction. I think everybody should receive equal consideration and nothing should be one-sided. I know we like to help people, but you should help somebody so in turn they can help you. All right, I mean, you know, I'm just different, y'all. You know, I'm not telling you the right way to do things. I'm just saying me. Now, if you want to go out and, you know, just give your heart out to people, you know, go out there. You know, that'll make their day. All right, you know that'll make their day. All right, I'm just saying that's the easiest way to get mistreated and misused and taken advantage for when you just do things out of the kindness of your heart. There's so many of y'all that says that, like, well, I do a lot of things out of the kindness of my heart, you know, and I like, it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. Okay, it sounds amazing. But when are you going to start loving yourself and start giving yourself some get back? When are you going to start receiving something for yourself? Because now you're putting yourself last. Now yourself is not going to like that. You didn't know it was more than you. You thought you was the only brain that was going on. What is two of you? Yourself gonna be like, why you keep putting me last? You keep putting me last. Why? I want to have fun. You ain't took me out. yourself over there tearing the goddamn house up. You ain't take me out. We don't have fun anymore. You stop doing the things you like doing. Fuck these people. That's a lot of y'all, and that person come to the point, I help everybody, but every time I need help, I don't ever have anyone. And I give everybody my all. And I'll be like, You gonna goddamn do that shit again? Why? You gonna stop crying and go give your all again? Why would they stop taking your all? You giving your all. I say they keep using you. Keep using this motherfucker till they ain't got nothing to give no more. Step on them. Okay? They gonna learn either the easy way or the hard way. I wish my daughter would come to me and say, Dad, he's using me, Dad. And I'm like, well, I hope he keep using you. Okay? I hope he keep goddamn using you. All right? I hope he keep using you. Why would he stop? I'm like, baby, why would he stop? You'll go right back to him. Why would he stop, baby? You're paying for everything. Okay? Why the fuck would he stop? Okay? So, yeah. I don't feel sorry for anyone that is getting used. I only feel sorry. Damn, nobody. Wow. That sounds kind of heartless, but I think that's necessary. Yeah, I don't feel sorry for nobody. I don't think feeling sorry for somebody helps them. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think you should use people for places of love because nobody is here obligated to love you. So I wouldn't use that as a, well, we're here. You know what I'm saying? Because I've dealt with women before that said they love me, right? But it's like they don't want to learn their rights. And I tell like, yo, you don't love me. If you did, you would know that this is what I want you to. Like, what? You don't love me. You love the thoughts of it. I think we love our thoughts. And when we love our thoughts, sometimes we let those thoughts creep into our reality, forgetting that the other people on the other side aren't living in these thoughts. So it's like we'll start to believe these thoughts and expect that person to type move toward these thoughts when the whole time these thoughts are no. All right. Nah, that love shit, no. And I'm not saying fuck love. I'm just saying I stand on business, then the love comes after that. I don't see it necessary of trying to find love if you can't be happily do business with somebody. That's just me. That's just me, though. I'm not no motherfucking guru, okay? I've been married, all right, and this shit didn't work, okay? So I've never been in a successful marriage, so I can't sit and tell y'all, you know what I'm saying, to run your shit. I'm just saying this is what's worked for me. I just personally can't deal with somebody that doesn't want to go all in when I'm going all in. You know, it's kind of like a slap in the face if I'm putting my penis inside of you and you're not even learning what's going on. Like, and you watching me save the world. This shit is weird. Shit is weird. Yeah, I got married when I was 20, well, I was about 21. I got married when I was like 21. Yeah, we try to see from our own perspective when the whole time that person across from us got their own perception. Just like two views and we trying to mash two views. When the whole time folks be having agendas. All right, folks be having agendas. All right, so what was my agenda going into marriage? I know we getting off. Really, the live is done. We're talking about because we kind of going off topic. But my agenda was more so me not wanting me to say. I didn't want to say the wrong shit. Was I ready for marriage? Fuck no. Was she ready for marriage? Hell nah. All right. But as the man in the situation, All right. We have a tendency of writing checks that we're not ready to cash. All right. So if we have a woman asking us, "Oh, do you want to get married? Is this something that you want?" You know what I'm saying? That's the time for us to be a man or be a boy. All right, we can either say no, I'm not ready for marriage. All right, stand on like man, like saying as a man, yo, I'm young, I'm not ready for marriage. But some of us may take the boy approach and be like, yeah, baby, I'm ready for marriage. Yeah, yeah, I love you, baby. I love you, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We saying all that. All right, so that's what I was doing. All right, she was asking me all the time, like, are you sure this is what you want to do? All right, because if not, we don't have to do this, and we'll still be. And me, he go me, yeah, no, this is what I want. No, this is what I want. You know what I'm saying? And it took me years to just come to the truth. Like, listen, this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I think we probably lasted like 6 months into the marriage. We wanted to get a divorce, but then that's when my first daughter came. So we kind of stayed together because we was married. So tried on and all, but we've been separated more times than we was actually married. So that's my experience with marriage, as just being a guy entering a situation that I could have definitely controlled, but I did because I wasn't mature enough. All right, she was in the military, so for those that's in the military, you already know how that conversation go. Like, you know, you're kind of quick to get married so you can get the little extra benefits. In all actuality, them benefits wasn't shit. It was just extra fucking $600. So that was my agenda. I didn't tell her that until, and she like, you're not marrying me just for the extra benefits. Cause I know you need a car, but we can find other ways. And he go, me, no, baby, let's go ahead and get married. I want to spend my life with you. We go ahead and get married. My dad was in the military, you know. My mom, my parents, your parents, military. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and, you feel me? We probably knew each other like 6 months before we got married. Yeah, we probably knew each other for 6 months. All right, so yeah, but if I should have been grown, like, yo, no, but as a young, you know, thinking I knew what was going on, thinking I could, yeah, man, I got married for benefits, even though you should marry for benefits, but I was married for the wrong reasons. Yeah. You know, we felt like we was in La La Land. You know, when you first date somebody, everything, like, oh my gosh, you're the one. We talking late at night, hours and shit. She missing. She was in boot camp. She missing. She hiding her phone and shit, texting me in the bathroom and shit. You know what I'm saying? We feeling like we got down in some movie shit. You know what I'm saying? She living in Virginia. I was living in South Carolina. She driving down and shit. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's the one. I'm sneaking her into the house. I'm grown as hell. This is when I moved back my people. When I was 20, I was about to turn 21. I moved back my people after school. I'm sneaking her in the house. So my first time my mom met my kid's mom was her hiding under my covers, okay? Like, true ass story. Like, she came, I tried to sneak her in, and then one like, my mama woke up, like, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, my mama wake up, folding clothes and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? She wake up folding clothes. I'm like, yeah. So I go to the bathroom, because I'm up at this time too. I go to the bathroom. I come out the bathroom, my mama in my room dropping socks off. She folding clothes. Here go her. So she ended up moving in the bed thinking it's me. And my mama just said, turned around. She didn't say nothing because, you know, I'm like 20 at this time. She gave me a look, but you know that look like, listen, I'm going to give you time to get this squared away. But when I come back, it better be fixed. So as soon as she went to her room, I went bathroom, like, man, get your shit, get out. You gotta go. Now keep in mind, y'all, I'm broke at this time. Can't put her in no hotel. So I think her money was tight too. You know, military boot camp, you really ain't. I think she was about to go to boot camp, so you know money ain't okay. So so she ended up sitting in her car until like the morning. I want to say like about 3 hours. So the next morning came, my mama was talking to her. It's like, who was that? Like, you ain't never, like, what the hell? You lost your mind? Da, 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 da. So this is how I had to break it to him. Like, yo, I'm thinking about marrying this woman. Like, is she like, what? So it's like, so that's how they. So that's how. But we didn't even tell her we was getting married. We was like, we thinking about how you feel. And they was like, no, you need to get your shit together. Blah, 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 blah. Telling us all the right shit. So we just ran off and got married behind everybody back, type shit. So it was like, yeah, y'all, my life is like real movie. That's just like, ain't even half of the shit I done did. Like, that was just some, we're getting married. Fuck everybody else. Okay, we going to the courthouse. I'm such a jokester. Like, we getting, like, he reading our vows. And he said, and she was like, I should have known it was a red flag when you did this, but I was really doing this in a joking matter, all jokes aside. When he was like, kiss the bride, I stuck my hand out like a handshake. He was like, you may kiss the bride. I was like, but I'm just waiting. You know what I'm saying? But like years later, she was like, I should have known it was a red flag. You wasn't in it for love. You was in it for, I said, man, I was just playing when I did that. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so it was like, yeah, she was a Gemini. Yeah, I was a Libra. She was a Gemini. All right, so yeah, that was a crazy love story. All right, so yeah, that's how we started. Ended up with 3 kids. Amazing story. But I just try, like I said, we cool. You know what I'm saying? We're not together, but we cool. It's just, that's why I try to tell people, man, are you really happy in marriage? Because I've been, I've been in a marriage that I didn't want to be in, and I seen what that did to a person that did want to be in marriage, but knowing in the back of her mind, like, man, I've been feeling like you really don't want this. So it's like, I understand, like, just from the woman's perspective, like, yo, it's probably, man, that's a shit position to be in. Because you want to listen to your man, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you leading, like, do you want to do this? Yo, I'm willing to lead. I'm willing to let you lead, like. And I fucked all that shit up. To this day, she won't let me, like, tell her about, certain shit. But yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. All right? You want your man to lead, and he got a whole agenda. And then you like, yo, I put my all in it. Because a woman was changed everything for the right guy. A woman will change everything for the wrong guy. Yeah. A woman will change everything for the wrong guy. And that's why I was like, yo, I'll never do that again. I just learned from my mistakes. Like, yo, I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I want to say when I turned about 27, 28, I was like, yo, I ain't lying to women no more. Fuck. I'm not lying no more. Like, and now now my life is way less stress-free, okay? Still get mad at, you know what I'm saying, for telling the truth. All right, and that's why I started learning. Like, yo, the woman's going to be mad. You rather you lie to her, rather you tell the truth. Might as well just tell the truth. At least she'll cry now and then be like, yo, I appreciate that honesty. All right, you was right. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather have that than, you lying dog, motherfucker. You dog-faced ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? All the crazy ass things. Yeah, so you definitely like, now I'm on some like, yo, I ain't marrying never again. This woman had to be all in like I would have to be all in. All right, so now I made that promise to myself. Like, yo, I love myself too much to allow myself to and again, she didn't do anything wrong. It was me. All right, it was all me. Like, I created that situation. I destroyed that situation. And so I want to make sure every situation I create after that, I don't have to destroy it. All right, I can create as I go. If the piece don't fit, then cool, don't put it there. All right, but it took me some years to kind of come to that realization. I'm not saying that's just some easy shit to come through, because it's like a lot of hard conversation. I had to like really just like, damn, I'm about to say this shit. Hope she don't trip. Hey, listen, you're not really giving what I'm needing. I feel like you trying to be on some regular shit. I'm not trying to be on no regular shit. I deal with multiple women as well, and you want me to kind of give you a lot of my time when it's not really going nowhere. So I'm just kind of, I think we kind of should just be bygones. Let bygones be bygones. Because that's the easiest way. Of course, the woman gonna be bawling out, crying. You feel what I'm saying? This is not me laughing at him or anything. But as a man, you gotta understand. Like, again, she's gonna be upset that what you're doing is growth for you, but it means she can't have access to you. So it's like, fuck your growth. She's just looking at it like, yo, damn, like what? Like, why you can't just Why you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes women don't understand the path of a man. Like, and that's why a lot of women can't tell a man how to be a man. All right, just like I can't tell a woman how to be a woman, but I for sure know how a woman reacts when a man is on his path, all right, the right way, and when a man is doing wrong. All right, because I've been both men before. I've been both characters. All right, I've been the guy that's doing it wrong, and I've been the guy that's doing it right. There's no real different emotional reaction from the two. It's just less insults. It's like you're not a lying ass dog. All right, you're not a. Even though they'll try to push that narrative so bad, but you done told so much truth that they have to come to realization and tell them like, damn, this dude been so real with me from the get-go. It's been me thinking I can change him. That's really what it be, all right? And when a woman see that she can't, snot bubbles and all, I'm talking about slavery cries, like boo-hoos, like they can't eat type shit, face breaking out, you know what I'm saying? Like, real. That's why I'm like, yo, this, you can love somebody, you can like somebody a little too much. That's why I try to keep it like, let's keep our mind going on business, because I don't want you thinking about me all goddamn day. I'm out here doing this X, Y, Z, and you just sitting around thinking about what the hell I'm doing. Well, I'm wondering what he's thinking about. Takes me some shit like, are you thinking about me today? No, I'm not. No. Are you talking about some value, or are you just saying my thing like what? You know, women say shit like that. I just want to see if you're caring about me or not. It's just nice to know that you care about me, that you're thinking about me just a little bit. I'm like, God damn. I be ready to, what? Y'all, it's like a trigger in me, like, yo, don't fucking ask me no shit like that. Like, I really be having like some PTSD type. Yo, don't ask me no shit like that. Don't ask me if I'm fucking thinking about you. If I'm thinking about you, I'll call you. If I'm not thinking about you, that's okay. Okay, that's okay. We're not in high school anymore. Okay? All right, you don't have to think about me going to behind the cubbies with, okay, or going to the football field behind the bleachers with Cynthia. Okay, this is not that. All right, we're out here. We out here conquering the motherfucking world. Okay, we're out here conquering the goddamn world. If you don't conquer it with me, all right, you would know what I'm doing, but you don't know what I'm doing. You don't. That's why you sit around and think if I'm with other women or not. You gonna think that anyway. Yeah, it's okay. Like, no, so I'll be like, no, I'll be like, no, I'm not thinking about you right now. Like, wow, you didn't have to say that. You could have just not text. Like, well, that would have been worse. I'm not thinking about you right now. Right now, I'm trying to piece together this mentorship that I'm working on. Or I'm trying to piece together this class that I'm working on that you don't ever come to. Yeah, too much free time. Too much free time. If you still paying bills, you should not have no free time. You should not have no free time if you paying bills using income. Damn sure shouldn't be thinking about me. All right? Damn sure it should be. I should be the last thing you thinking about. If you're thinking about me, you should be thinking about what I teach. Don't be thinking about what's in my pants. Don't be thinking about what we do. Don't be thinking about none of that lolly-dolly shit. All right? Because I think it's so disrespectful that you think I'm supposed to stop everything. Y'all looking at these celebrities too much. I know when y'all seen Dirk was on stage and he answered the phone for his woman. Shit, I wish, man, what? I would never. I'm not stopping my show just to answer the phone. You know what? You better be an emergency. You better call my damn... What? You see me on the show, is it an emergency? It wasn't even fucking emergency. And people like, that's how I want my man to drop everything else. Man, what? What? The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? It's the dumbest shit ever. If I'm calling my woman on some regular shit and she out handling bitch, she better not answer the fucking phone. I'm like, what you answer the phone, man? Get back to what you doing. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Got no win business, win is personal. You know what I'm saying? Like you, they're like women try to test you. I just want to see if you cared about me enough. Like they put you these stupid ass tests. Just wanted to see. Just good to know that you're thinking about me. Like goddamn. God damn. Truth will set you free. Hell yeah. But yeah, they definitely let us rock today, y'all. I done lost track of time. But yeah, that's what the live was. We went over a lot of information. I'm gonna post this up. I gotta go ahead and start packing for this weekend. We will be in Chicago. I'm probably make a post to try to see if anybody got like a lounge or something we all could link it. As far as the $50 class, that will be October 22nd. That will be put up tonight or tomorrow. Tomorrow. I'm gonna have that put up tomorrow. All right, for y'all to sign up. So tap in with that. You already know it gets crazy in those classes. All right, $50 for the advanced information. If you don't make this $50 class, it goes back to the original price of $500. No, my advanced course is not $8,000. Yes, it says that on the website. But if you look at the first post or the second post, pinned post on my page, it will tell you how to access those courses. All right. As far as I see a lot of people asking about the music, it's coming, y'all. I'm a perfectionist. All right. I want to have a whole music video, even though I know y'all want something just to bob your head to, but it's like I gotta come out with a bang. Okay. I gotta come out with a bang video. Like, okay, I want people like, yo, who the fuck is this? All right, who the hell is this? I don't want the artist me to intertwine with the financial teacher me, okay? I don't want those. I want that to be kind of separate. All right, but that's just what it is. Music is coming. Until then, make sure y'all get these courses, because my music sound way better when you endorsing your bills rather than not endorsing your bills. I'm going to say it again. My music hit way better when you endorsing your bills rather than it does not endorsing your bills, because you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. It's going to be like, y'all remember when drug dealer music came out? All the drug dealers fucked with it because they were like, oh, shit, he talking that shit. Same way. Same way. I'm talking that talk for only ones that know what I'm talking about, meaning I'm not looking to have all the fans. We gonna be that group that's just lit. Everyone like, God damn, every time all his shows be fucking lit. But he ain't on no motherfucking billboards. Who is this guy? Like, who's backing him? The fuck? Who co-signing? Any features? The hell? No radio? Who the fuck is this dude? Straight up. I'll be like, here by popular demand, goddamn. Straight up, man. The creditor's favorite rapper. They be like, I'm your rapper's favorite rapper, man. I'm your creditor's favorite rapper, goddamn. Okay? I speak for the creditors. Alright? Man, what? Imagine bumping that shit in a brand new spot that you just endorsed, or a car you just endorsed. Man, what? That shit just hit different. It just hit different. It just hit different. Straight up. Straight up. What? It's that banker rap. Alright. So yeah, y'all. That's what it is, y'all. Peace and love. Appreciate y'all for staying tuned for this long. Alright, hopefully y'all gained some information. We was kind of talking about a lot of different things. Take your time. I will leave you with that. Definitely take your time, y'all. Nothing to need to rush. No need to rush. Chill. Read. Keep paying your bills how you been paying your bills. All right. No need to rush, because you're not on the time. You're already labeled as dead in their eyes. So meaning they don't know what you're doing. So just keep studying. Just keep studying. Keep reading. Keep studying. Because all this stuff is going to make sense sooner or later. And when it does make sense, family, it's like the world's gonna become your canvas. Like, literally, the world's gonna become your canvas. All right. So yeah, that's what it is. Peace and love, family. All right. Make sure y'all have a safe night. Make sure you stay studious, due diligent, and disciplined. All right, peace and love.